If I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they boss my mind says, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why you hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make her feel the gobe too small.
The go-go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
My buddy, when you wake up in the morning and you know the money calling. Oh, you go work, but you know it's out in your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out in your side. And when you dream, no say I did for you. And when you hustle every day, when you wanna go, anything you do, I did for you. Fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I lay your side, fidelity.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangerine. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Citi Business News with Nilati Latte. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard. Hello to you out there. Welcome to the breakfast edition of Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goil and EcoBank. Coming up this morning, IMF board expected to approve another $360 million for Ghana later today under the $3 billion extended credit facility. Also, Ghana records almost $4 billion in trade surplus for the first 10 months of 2024, a development signaling strong export amidst global economic challenges. And later, liquidity challenges on the money market still tight as government's Treasury auction target falls by more than 30%. My name is Nilati and welcome to the month of December. Details of our stories now. The board of the International Monetary Fund is expected to later today approve another $360 million disbursement to Ghana. If approved, this payment will bring Ghana's total disbursement under the IMF's $3 billion extended credit facility to $1.92 billion. This decision follows an earlier 2-week assessment of Ghana's fiscal data, which culminated in a staff-level agreement between the IMF and the country early October this year during the third review of the program. The money is expected to hit the Bank of Ghana's coffers latest by end of this week. Already, the International Monetary Fund has described Ghana's program performance as encouraging, noting that Ghana has followed the requirements needed for the country's debt restructuring. Away from that, and Ghana's trade surplus reached $3.8 billion by the end of October. This highlights the nation's sustained export growth amidst challenging economic conditions across the globe. That's according to the Bank of Ghana's latest summary of economic and financial data for November 2024.
The surplus reflects a positive balance between exports and imports, boosted by strong performances in key export commodities, including gold, cocoa, and oil. Gold exports surged impressively, reaching $9.58 billion in October, up from the $8.44 billion in September. Cocoa, another cornerstone of Ghana's export portfolio, saw revenues climb from $989 million in September to $1.15 billion in October. The rise signals a favorable market demand, likely influenced by global price dynamics and supply chain efficiencies. Oil export revenues increased from $3.05 billion in September to $3.33 billion in October, while other exports also contributed $2.45 billion, demonstrating diversification beyond traditional export commodities. Total imports rose from $3.35 billion in September to $3.68 billion in October. Oil imports accounted for a significant $8.99 billion by October, while non-oil imports also grew to $3.85 billion, reflecting increased demand for goods and services. Despite the positive export numbers, Ghana's gross international reserve dropped slightly from the $7.83 billion in September to $7.68 billion in October. However, the import cover remains stable at 3.5 months, signaling a cushion against potential external shocks.
Daniel Sakite with that report. Investor demand for Treasury bills on the money market dropped by 37.7% last week as the government fell short of its issuance target. This comes as government last week mobilized 3.8 billion Ghana cedis, missing its target of 6.1 billion Ghana cedis. This undersubscription also comes at a time when there are calls for the suspension of government issuance of Treasury bills without prior parliamentary approval. Here's more.
According to the latest auction results from the central bank, the Treasury missed its 6.1 billion Ghana cedi target by 2.3 billion Ghana cedis after accepting all bids totaling 3.8 billion Ghana cedis. Despite the reduced demand for 91 to 364-day bills, all bids submitted by investors were accepted. For the 91-day bills, the government accepted the entire 2.9 billion Ghana cedis tendered. Similarly, the 669 million Ghana cedis in bids for the 182-day bills and the 216 million Ghana cedis for the 364-day bills were fully accepted. Amid the reduced demand for short-term instruments, yields on Treasury bills remain elevated, with interest rates averaging between 27 and 29% across the 3-month to 1-year money market securities. The yield on the 91-day bill increased by 17 basis points to 27.36%, while the yield on the 182-day bill rose by 11 basis points to 28%. The rate on the 364-day bill increased by 6 basis points, reaching 29.88%. But what could be accounting for the huge undersubscription rate? Wilson Zilivu is an economic and fixed income analyst with DataBank.
From the institutional point of view, you could talk about the Bank of Ghana's 56-day bill auction, which has sort of impeded the total bids submitted. The Bank of Ghana redeemed some 1.5 billion last week from its Monday and Wednesday auction. You could also look at the end of month regulatory requirements limiting their bids last week. From the individual point of view, you could also talk about the cautious stance due to the recent interlocutory injunction on T-bills, causing some kind of cautious investment. It has sort of caused some kind of diversion of investments, creating a more complex term structure in the market.
Wilson Zilevu is an economic and fixed income analyst with DataBank, ending that report put together by Citi Business News' Neti Ajahu. Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, is calling on the National Banking College to spearhead training initiatives that will reshape Ghana's financial sector and extend its influence beyond national borders. He maintains that financial institutions must prioritize capacity building that align with global trends, ensuring that Ghana's financial system remains competitive and robust. Speaking at the climax of the college's 30th anniversary Thanksgiving service, and stakeholders appreciated Appreciation Day, Dr. Ernest Addison stressed the critical need for resilience and innovation to navigate emerging opportunities and challenges in the evolving financial landscape.
As we look to the future, the journey ahead will be interesting and challenging. We envision a National Banking College which will be a global leader in banking and financial services education, driving innovation and fostering sustainable development. This aspiration includes expanding our international partnerships to attract global expertise, deepening our focus on sustainability and ethics in financial services education, and leveraging technology to provide world-class training across borders. These goals reflect our determination to remain relevant and impactful in an increasingly interconnected world.
Dr. Ernest Addison is Governor, Bank of Ghana. Moving on, mobile money indicators in the country have showed a significant increase. For example, the total number of Momo transactions surged from 705 million to 728 million in October 2024. My colleague Daniel Udro has more in the following report.
This rise also led to a corresponding increase in the total value of Momo transactions, which grew from 284.9 billion cedis to 298.6 billion cedis. However, the balance of float, which is the amount of money held in mobile money accounts, declined from 25.1 billion cedis to 24.2 billion cedis during the period under review. The increase in mobile money usage in October 2024 can be attributed to positive shifts in market dynamics despite ongoing economic and regulatory challenges, including calls for the scrapping or reduction of the e-levy rate. Regarding mobile money interoperability, the total transaction value rose from 2.5 billion cedis to 2.8 billion cedis. The total number of interoperability transactions also increased from 18.5 million to 19 million. Additionally, the transaction value of checks cleared through mobile money grew from 32.8 billion cedis to 38 billion cedis, with the number of such transactions rising from 452,000 to 506,000. Meanwhile, the period also saw an increase in registered and active mobile money accounts. The number of registered accounts rose from 71.2 million to 71.9 million, while active accounts slightly increased from 23 million to 23.3 million. On the business side, while the number of registered Momo agents grew by 5,000 in 1 month, from 867,000 to 872,000, the number of active agents declined from 456,000 to 404,000. According to the report, the total transaction value under direct debit through the automated clearing house increased from 250.2 million cedis to 327.6 million cedis, with the number of transactions rising from 53,000 to 84,000. Meanwhile, in terms of direct credit automated clearing house transactions, the transaction value grew from 10.3 billion cedis to 11.7 billion cedis, and the total number of transactions increased from 785,000 to 874,000.
That was a Business Desk report filed by Daniel Udro Mensah. Before I go, let me take you to the currency market, where the dollar could be sold to you at 16 cedis 20 pesos, the British pound at 21 cedis 10 pesos, that of the euro going for 18 cedis 30 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goel and EcoBank. You can visit citynewsroom.com/business for more on our top stories. My name is Ni Latte. Do have a good business day.
Every day, people have money emergencies. Ma, I need my school fees. Mommy, chop money. Cratchy, mommy, my rent. Emergency. Now, there's a new emergency number.
Hey, so as for you, every day you are just pressing your phone. Why? Are they paying you?
They are, Oma.
Eh?
The more I use my MTN, the more points I get. And I can use those points to get airtime, data, and even discounts at shops and restaurants.
Hey, so that is why all of you are always pressing your phones. And you won't tell us, so that we too we can enjoy some.
Oh, ma.
There's always more to enjoy with MTN Rewards. Just keep talking, testing, and browsing all day, every day to collect your points and use it to redeem amazing offers and discounted freebies right away. There's so much available for you. So dial *550# and get your reward today. Let's go everywhere you go.
Kweku, have you heard what they are doing on MTN?
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.